Joined here in the Hilltopper postgame show with head coach J.J. Real. Coach, down early, came back in the second half, big run, couldn't quite finish it off. What do you think the difference in the game was today?
You know, I think what you talked about, it's the first 12 minutes of the game. We got down big. We were just not disciplined defensively. We were supposed to switch. We weren't switching. We weren't hedging out on the ball screens. And they're very good shooters. You know, you're talking about every single person on their roster that comes in shoots threes, but 33, and you can't give them open looks. And we did that the first 12 minutes of the game. And then we kind of got into a groove, and we got a little more disciplined. We started talking better. But we just dug too big of a hole and had to expend too much energy getting back, and we just never could really fully get over that hump.
Right. I thought two of the keys of the game to get back in the game was a lot of good passing, making that extra pass, and Erica Roscoe off the bench, 19 and 14. That's two straight, double-doubles from her in a row.
Yeah, Erica's been doing that for us since the conference road trip a month ago, very consistently, and she was great. We didn't give her enough support from the outside, and I think that's the main. If you look at the stats, every statistical category that we needed to win going in, we won. We had less turnovers, free throws. I don't know what they ended up, but they were pretty
perfect.
even.
But they were perfect. They missed three.
The number of them, we needed to limit our fouls. They had been averaging going to the line 26 times a game, and that was really one of the keys that we had talked and really focused on. We did a great job with that. We just didn't shoot well. You know, that's the Christmas break took its toll on us and not so much on them.
Well, you got two conference yet non-conference games coming up against McMurray and Oklahoma Christian. Talk about what the Hilltoppers need to do. Focus back on some common opponents you maybe not used to,
right,
but you will eventually get used to since they're in our conference.
Right, and you know, that's what I told the girls in there. This was one of those games where ACU does a great job of really running sets, and we've been in a routine of playing against people who we don't really have to prepare that much for because they're running motion, dribble, drive stuff. So other than player tendencies, we're not having to walk through a bunch of stuff. And that's one of our weaknesses. And in conference play, you can't do that. You have to be prepared. You have to know what every set is along with tendencies. And so this was good prep for us. And we've got to get back at it tomorrow. We've got to get our legs back under us, and we've got to shoot. We've got to get our shots back. We're just, we were far too winded tonight, and going into Christmas break, we were one of the most well-conditioned teams. You know, when we played against the team, we were by far better conditioned. So that's what this week we're really focused on is offensively, maybe working a little bit on game plans and taking away certain things defensively, and then getting our conditioning back.
Last question. Fall semester now over. 8 and 4. What do you think about that, Coach?
You know, when we went away for break and we were 8 and 3, I knew we were going to have a good year. The girls had really bought in, and we have a great group of kids, and they work hard, and they have fun, and they want to be here. But I don't know if I envisioned that we would be 8 and 3 going into the break, and 8 and 4 going into conference. That's great. I don't know that I could have hoped or wished for things to be better. But really, regardless of the record, the best thing is just the camaraderie amongst the team and the family atmosphere that we've really created. It just makes it, something special to be a part of.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, the Hilltoppers fall today to Abilene Christian 67-58. I'll be back in action on January 5th versus McMurray here at the RCC. That game will tip off at 5:30. Doubleheader with the men starting at 7.